Number 5, obey God. And let me tell you the truth, obey God is the most important one you really need to know. Because when you don't obey God, I tell you there is no way you can build a strong and deep relationship with God. The Bible says in the book of 1 John chapter 2 verse 5 that when you obey God, that means the love of God is in you. That means God is in you. So when you don't love God, there is no way you can build a strong and deep relationship with God. So when you obey God, when you obey God, it will help you to build a strong and deep relationship with God. That is why the Bible says, I say it again, the Bible says, when you take your time to study the book of 1 John chapter 2 verse 5, you see that when you obey God, the love of God is in you. And that means the Spirit of God is in you. And once the Spirit of God is in you, that means you have already built a strong and deep relationship with God. I will make another example for you to understand what it really means to obey God and how obeying God can make you to build a strong and deep relationship with God. And listen carefully. When you take your time to study the book of Genesis chapter 3, you see the writer said, after the temptation, and the devil was able to deceive Adam and Eve, and they eat the forbidden fruit. I want you to understand it very well. Adam and Eve have a good and strong and deep relationship with God. But the moment they disobeyed God, they refused to obey the law of God. I tell you the truth, when you study it very well, you understand that the deep and strong relationship between God and Adam and Eve was now divided. So I want you to understand very well. So the moment you obeyed God, it will help you to build a strong relationship with God. The day Adam and Eve disobey God, the strong and deep relationship with them begin to clash, and this deep relationship between God and Adam and Eve begin to go low, and the relationship begin to get lower and lower. So I want you to understand very well, when you obey God, it helps you build a strong relationship. This is one of the best things you need to know about how to build a strong and deep relationship with God. And when you know all this and you study it, I tell you the truth, God's Spirit will always abide in you, and you begin to hear the voice of God, and the grace of God will always manifest in your life, and the Spirit of God will always work for you.